Hello there. I'm just gonna go through a quick rundown of the things that I modified and I changed throughout for this alternative version of the fighting scene. So basically, first we can start with this filter section right here, which will indicate that there's a separate environment, a separate time zone when the skill is activated. So you can see there's like a filter there to reduce some of the higher frequencies to make it feel more kind of underwater. Right here. Yep, and then obviously there's a lot of different additional elements to it, like 808 bass coming in and out, as well as this fire turbulent fire effect right here to indicate the duration, as well as added these two pads as well to indicate that there's something going on as like a skill is activated. Yeah. As well as I added these two glass break as effect and to indicate again that there's like a slow motion kind of event happening. And additional rises and falls throughout. Now if we go through the attack, the main attack, I've added additional layers to it to make it feel that there's actually something heavy that the main character is holding, to have it a bit of heft to it. So you could feel the impact and you can feel like the weight, right? As well as some electric sparkles because it's fighting a robot. Again, it's like layered, panned, stretched, pitch shift, etc. throughout. Now, if we go through the attack, the main attack of the gun. As you can see right here, I've panned quite a few different elements right here, as well as I've added additional elements throughout as rockets, the initiation, the main phase, and then the end. So as you can see, there's a lot of different layers right here. Also, they were stretched, pitched, etc. And I tried to make all the sounds sound, well, to have a unique character, or pitched or stretched, just to have more dynamics and a bit more uniqueness to it. As you can see, also it's panned as well to create that type of atmosphere that is actually attacking around the character and gives it like a bit more 3D space. Now the rockets. I've added a different layers as well for it, and just to make it more beefy, and again for the character to feel that you're actually shooting something. So I tried to focus on the full spectrum frequency as well as to mono the bass, just to have that proper sit in the mix, proper hit. As well, used like a bit of different elements, transient shaper to make it more to accentuate the attack, as well as like various fire rocket. I played with the shifter a lot just to spread it out, as well as change the pitch to make it the proper tone. Also added some debris to fill out the space as well, increase the width, just something in the background that you kind of barely hear, but it's there. As well as the main impact of the mortars. I checked some of the online trailers and I thought that maybe like a laser impact would sound quite well. Can play with the transient shaper and put on a limiter just in case to make it more seamless, as well as panning, auto pan, and the transient shaper. Play with transients, play with panning. This time much more, as well as the bullet hit. Different layers to create that full spectrum of attack. bit of distortion on the impact of the rockets. As you can see, there's quite a few different layers to create that full-on spectrum when the player is attacking and hitting the target. Now the last one is I'm going to show you is the robot. I've added way more sounds to it, a bit more layered sounds. It felt like with these ones I also shifted in different directions. And now it feels almost pain. You could kind of hear it's something even saying. So I thought that was quite cool. Play with flanger, overdrive, and put on like a bit of robotifier with an LFO and additional kind of effect with the delay, like a very short time delay, to make that robotic sound. Yeah, so in total, yeah, so I think that combat mechanics have been improved quite a bit. I've also had 2 different reverbs as well to distinguish between 2 different areas. With the effect, like slow motion is active, it has a different reverb, and there's the main one as well, and they both are automated throughout the scenes. So yeah, as you can see, I added quite a few different additional elements. They're around about like 70 different samples, I think maybe even more. I stretched them, I made them unique and forever changing. So yeah, I think in regards to the intricacy of the sound, it should be okay. Of course, there's always room for improvement, and if there's any sort of notes that I could read upon, then please let me know. So yeah, I tried to make it as concise as possible, and just for the player to have an impact. So yeah, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.